I've just got my hands on the iPhone 6, but I've got to say I'm just not that impressed with this camera, mainly because there aren't that many upgrades to this thing. If you update your older device to iOS 8, you get two of the touted iPhone 6 camera features: manual exposure control, which allows you to lighten or darken your photos and videos, and time-lapse video. Side note, in order to create a good time-lapse, you have to keep your camera as steady as possible. The new design of the iPhone 6 doesn't quite allow that. The iPhone 6 also has the same basic camera as the iPhone 4S, 5, and 5S, with an 8 megapixel sensor, which means your photos come out to the same resolution. Yes, the iPhone 6 takes great photos in low light thanks to its 1.5 micron pixels and f2.2 aperture, but this already exists in the iPhone 5S. Now, one completely unique feature of the iPhone 6's rear-facing camera is that it can shoot in 1080p at 60 frames per second. This creates a smoother looking video, but to the untrained eye, it's hard to tell the difference between a video shot in 60 frames and another shot in 30 frames. You can also shoot 720p video all the way up to 240 frames per second, up from 120 frames per second in the iPhone 5S. All this means is you can make even slower slow motion videos. It's cool, really cool, but it feels like a gimmicky feature that you won't use that often. As for the front-facing camera, the iPhone 6 has a 1.2 megapixel lens, same as the 5 and 5S. The only addition here is its burst mode feature, which lets you take 10 selfies per second. Overall, the iPhone 6 is a fine smartphone camera, one that's, well, good enough to shoot this entire video review. The 6 is a slight upgrade over the 5S with better autofocus and image stabilization, but if you're looking for an excuse to upgrade to the iPhone 6, don't make the camera your only reason, unless you're, well, really into selfies.
Before you buy the new iPhone, you should decide which version is right for you. Do you want the iPhone 6 or 6 Plus? And do you need 16, 64,